Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart to start off with, and I want to jump over to a 15-minute chart. We're sitting right on the weekly pivot at 2107.70, key area. Whether the weekly pivot goes support today, and I think we'll get a resolution on it today. Yesterday, it was a real battle over the weekly pivot, um, and it was a battle that involved 2113, which was the prior floor that we had been looking at. So if you recall, yesterday morning, we were looking for a bounce up to the weekly pivot, and then we were also looking at the possibility that that bounce could carry through to the 2113 area, which was the area of yesterday's daily pivot. So here's a 15-minute chart. Here's your open. We bounced to the weekly pivot, your red line there, and we bounced over up into the area of our proprietary level and the area of the daily pivot. That let us get a really nice short on for the balance of the day in the room. Bounced back down to our opening area, up, made a lower low, and then bounced violently, which just tells you, how vulnerable the bears really are. You make the lower low in the regular session that you need. You're so close to making a new Globex low and maybe rolling it all the way down to S1, and the dip buyers just come. And when they come, the bears just bail out. And that's just from years and years of getting beat on. I mean, seriously, that's the dynamic there. So what we saw in the overnight was a push all the way back to the 2113 area. And you've seen R1 hold that in the overnight. Lower highs, and now we're back down testing the weekly pivot. If weekly pivot holds up as support, weekly pivot and daily pivot are pretty much linked up today. If this is a support area that makes new highs and can close above 2113, I think that opens up a run back at least the 2223 area and potentially a run up to test 2134. If the weekly pivot remains resistance, if it breaks below and it remains resistance throughout today and throughout the rest of the week, I think what you're going to see slowly develop is the middle band down here in the 2085 area. That's going to begin to magnetize over time, and you're going to see a steady push down to that area, which is not, we're not suggesting anything unusual here. But the key for me is, what does the weekly / daily pivot do today? So that's the area that I'm going to be watching. I do expect at some point 2113 will probably get another look in the regular session. How that pans out is going to have a lot to do with whether or not the weekly pivot breaks. If we get below and stay below in the regular session, then that's a serious advantage for the bears. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Come check out the chat room. We'd love to meet you. Love to have you. Got a great team in there that's ready to help. Two of our, two of my, just fantastic contributors, or as many of you know, are Jack, Spring Heel Jack from channelsandpatterns.com, and Stan DeBosny and from theartofchart.net. And the two of them together have been doing these chart chats for our subscribers for the last year, and they're just fantastic. They're doing a free one for everybody this Sunday. So check out my Twitter stream. Check out Spring Heel Jack, and check out Stan DeBosny. Those 3 Twitter streams are running the sign up for the webinar, and we'll get more of that out today. I would suggest you come and check it out. If you're interested in charting, if you're interested in seeing, the methodology of how those guys do things, you'll learn a ton, and you'll get a lot out of it. So please check that out. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.